Hello, my name is Braylen Brooks, and I'm on the green carpet with
Shane Black.
Iron Man 3, director of Iron Man 3. Tell us a little about that. Tell us a little about, for the people who don't know Iron Man 3, but I'm sure everyone knows about it. So tell us a little about that.
Well, it's coming out on Blu-ray this month, so I would recommend that everybody who still buys Blu-rays get on their horse and go down and get it. It's an interesting movie. It did real well for us earlier in the year, and so it lets us do things with our spare time, like come out and deal with pet rescue and neutering and real important stuff.
Now, to be a director for this particular movie, you have to be a super creative person.
Well, yeah, even if you're just really good at BS, that's a form of creativity, so yes. It was the kind of thing where, yeah, I got a call from Robert Downey, who I'd worked with personally previously, and he was good enough to afford me the opportunity to come on board and be part of this train, the Marvel movies train. And I rode that for a little bit, and then you jump off. But the ride's fantastic. I think the movie's really, really spectacular. And I'm just privileged and pleased to have been blessed with that opportunity.
I like that you said privileged, pleased, and blessed. That's amazing. So directing this movie, you know, like, tell me, I want to know the gritty part, like the long work hour days. Give me the, not the Hollywood stuff. I want to know the before. Like, tell me about the work days. Like, what's the average work day on that?
Well, the average work day is you get to bed around 2 o'clock, the alarm wakes you up at 6, and then you sleep when you can. That, to me, a lot of the directing process is where can I sleep where no one will see me, where I cannot set a bad example. And it's like a football player. You see them get crunched on the field, but what do they do when they go back to the huddle? They walk. Because they're ready to, so you take your rest where you can. It's such a grueling process. There's so many effects and so much green screen work, people on wires, and at that level, you know, it's all, you're surrounded by so many people helping you that I just felt like we couldn't lose in a way with that degree of skill involved.
A lot of skill, I know.
To creative people and to people who do these special effects driven movies these days, you can do anything.
So, anything is possible. So what other movies have you directed?
The first one I directed back in 2005 was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and that was the first time I'd worked with Robert. And just fell in love with what he does with movies. He brings this kind of quality that elevates material, that takes something that's good and just somehow surprises you every day and makes it great. I never know what to expect from him, but unlike most actors, it's a good thing with him.
Right.
So, you know, some actors fly off in fits and you go, oh, they're off again. With Robert, you go, he's off again, you know.
Yeah,
so it's good.
So have you always wanted to direct as a kid?
No.
I mean, what inspired you to want to be a director?
I started writing back in the 80s with the Lethal Weapon movies. And
I wasn't born then.
Yeah, I know. Your Mel Gibson and my Mel Gibson are two different entities, but I love Mel. I loved working with him, and then we did other films throughout the 90s. So I was coddled as a writer, and then decided that wasn't fulfilling enough because there's just too many things that go differently or wrong.
The script changes almost every damn day, right?
It depends on the budget. Hopefully you write a good enough script that they say the words and they go home.
I have a question about that. So if the script changes every day, that means there's a big budget, and if it doesn't change every day, that means there's a little budget.
Not necessarily, but with a little budget, you tend not to involve yourself in these do-or-die budget decisions. And when you're in a do-or-die position, you have to scramble because suddenly money will become tight. Then again, on a small budget movie, the money becomes tight too, so you have to consolidate scenes and do those things. I just think that the tendency to get a good script up front is largely something these days that becomes less prevalent. People just start shooting without a script, and that's a problem. I think it's inherent upon us. Inherent? No.
Inherent.
Incumbent? What's the word?
Incompetent?
No, it's incompetent just to start films without a script. I'm seriously, I'm a writer.
He's tired.
I'll think of it. I'll get back to you. It's something on us.
Yeah. So, so why are you out today to support?
I have 2 dogs. I've had as many as 4, and even one in the basement that made 5. So I'm just a dog lover. I just find them to be very much what makes the world a better, kinder place for me. If there's anything we can do in return to make this a kinder place for these abused dogs, or to neuter them, to get them homes, it breaks your heart. There's all these pictures online of dogs that have been tormented, dogs that have been lost and abused, and this is a chance for people to restore them. You see these before and after pictures. Oh my God.
It breaks your heart.
Yes, it breaks your heart. So it's all good.
Well, are you? Last but not, I have to know. Are you on any social media or Instagram, Facebook, Who Say, and Twitter?
People. I mean, I have a Facebook account. People try to friend me, and I either say yay or nay. But I have lots of Facebook friends, and I like people, so that's where I spend a lot of time. Yeah, I'm hoping that the NSA is not reading my Facebook, but in the meantime, it's fun.
Well, you heard it from the one and only
Shane Black. Thank you very much, Braylen.
Braylen.
Sorry. Not
Braylen.
Like I'm Braylen right now. I'm typing some Braille.
Braylen.
Yeah, okay.
That just happened on the 7th annual Green Carpet Baby Eco Emmy Award Gifting Suite. Signing out.